Imagine meeting the version of yourself 6 months from now. She's healthier, calmer, more confident, and more at peace. She isn't extraordinary because she was lucky or naturally motivated. She's extraordinary because she made all the small choices consistently. The beautiful thing is, she's not a different person. She's simply you, after choosing yourself over and over again.
I just want to kick this shit off by saying, fuck y'all. I ain't gotta clear my name on a motherfucking thing. Every time I get mentioned, one of y'all bitch ass niggas get 24 hours of attention. I'm finna get this shit off my chest and let the rest.
I feel like we can all admit that winter is the hardest season to keep up with your fitness and health goals. Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today's video is going to be my winter arc. This video is not about becoming a completely different person overnight, but it's to develop those habits that you can use every day to become better, stronger, and healthier. One of the hardest things that we have to accept is that change does not come overnight, and it comes from repeating those boring habits that you put in place for yourself every day. One day you'll find that you wake up and you finally can see a difference, and it really just overpowers like every bad day and bad mood you've ever had on this journey. It's just that time of year where it's just so easy to slip up. So I want this video to be about mainly focusing on building your confidence back, improving your habits, and just becoming a person that you're generally proud of. Yeah, so today I'm going to be showing you my winter's arc and what I do to keep motivated and keep myself in check in wintertime. When I'm at the gym, I like to experiment a little bit with different machines, but I also have my set workout plans, and I think that's so important to have while you're at the gym. The truth is, you don't need to train 7 days a week or completely change your lifestyle overnight. I think just showing up 3 or 4 times a week all adds up together. Moving on to your nutrition and staying in your eating plan. In wintertime, it's also so easy to latch onto your comfort foods and foods that make you feel good, especially when it's cold weather outside. I think a lot of people sometimes do tend to see it as a sort of reward, which again makes it so much harder to stay in your deficit in the wintertime. Nutrition's also very hard to stick to when you do get sick in wintertime. I think that's definitely one of the downfalls of many people that can get in the way. But then again, like, you just have to remind yourself that once you're better, you just got to get back on track. One of my biggest tips with the food part of the winter's arc is that meal prepping is going to be your best friend. I personally meal prep quite a bit every day, so I definitely think when you can take the time to go into the shops, plan out your meals, buy all the ingredients you need, go home, take the time to prepare all these meals, put them in containers, put them in the fridge, like, it's so much easier to stay on track with your eating because you know what meals you have, you know the calories, you know the macros, and it just becomes convenient. I personally only meal prep my lunches. I tend to have the same sort of yogurt and granola breakfast every day as well, which is very simple to make. And then I kind of have chicken and rice for dinner as well, like just having simple meals. When your meals are very easy to cook, it just becomes so convenient and easier to stay on track. I actually think the wintertime is the perfect season for personal growth. There are fewer distractions and we're naturally spending more time indoors, and there's something about slowing down that makes it a bit easier to reflect on what we really want. Confidence wise, for me, self-care isn't always about buying new products, but it's about showing myself that I deserve to be looked after. Taking that extra time to do my skincare, my hair, my makeup, staying hydrated, getting enough sleep, and taking that extra 5 minutes to feel put together generally changes like how I show up for myself. I think including little habits such as journaling or reading or even just scrolling on your phone, just taking that extra time for yourself and slowing down is so important when you're on a fitness journey because you spend so much time and effort in your eating routines, your fitness routines, that you kind of sometimes forget to take a moment for yourself. What I personally like to do is to take a little bit of time to journal, maybe read. I'm personally not a big reader, but I try. Do some self-care, like a face mask, hair mask, and whatever you feel like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hopefully got some tips off me. The truth is, with things like locking in and having a winter's arc, the main things you need is consistency, discipline, and just being okay with having repetitive behavior even when it gets boring. So I think it might be time for you watching to go and lock in. Thank you for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video.